the channel, we got the excellence of execution in Bret Hitman Hart, WWE Legends, Series 25, the Target exclusive.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Target exclusive Legends Series 25 unboxing and review. And today we got the excellence of execution with WrestleMania 9, Bret Hitman Hart. But for all your Bret Hart Legends needs, Target. But for all your other wrestling figure needs, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do a little comparison later on in this very video. But without further ado, let's dive into the old excellence of execution. The Hitman, one of my all-time favorite performers. Truly one of the greatest of all time. There's no doubt about it. Easily could make the argument he is on your Mount Rushmore. I don't know. Always an interesting argument right there. But very cool in the WrestleMania 9 gear. But man, WrestleMania 9, what a fiasco. What a fiasco. The Hulkster got to go in there. What are we doing? Get the Hulkster out of here. I was pretty perturbed about the whole situation. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. But Bret Hart, very cool. Got the Winged Eagle. Very cool this set here in Legends 25. 2 Winged Eagle appearances. I'm here for that. I'm okay with that. Legends 25 Elite WWE logo. Big window box. Perfect for a little autograph action. Bret Hitman Hart. Series 25. There's the old Hitman. Once again, the Hitman doing his thing. And on the back of the package, got the cross-sell. Remember, unboxing every single one of them on the channel. And, of course, Rick Rude, Chase, and set rankings in a separate video, so you don't want to miss that. Got the tail of the tape for old Bret Hart. See what it says back here. Titles, WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion. At WrestleMania 9, Bret Hitman Hart stepped between the ropes for the main event to prove to Yokozuna why they call him the excellence of execution. The 600-pound challenger was larger than anyone the Hitman had defended his WWE Championship against. He wanted to prove to the world that he's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And it was a tough night for the Hitman, a tough night for wrestling fans all over the place. A lot of people did not like a perceived step back in history is what it kind of felt like there. I don't know, is what it is. See you later. Goodbye. No changing history at this point. But there's old Bret. Pretty in pink is what he is. Oh, looking real good right there. And, of course, twist ties enough to make Todd McFarlane blush. And it makes his toes blush from time to time, as we know as well on the channel. Gonna pull that out. Gonna whip this out. Gonna whip this out. Whip that out. And there we go. Pop this bad boy there. Pop that bad boy there. There you go. And there you go. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. All right, we're ready to go right here. And we got the Hitman doing Hitman things. And we got a little bit of a rubber band action around him as well. Gonna take that off. And now we're truly off to the Hitman races. And the Hitman head not sticking on. Now, we've had a lot of quality issues with Mattel over the last 6 months, 8 months. What is time? What is months? What is quality? I'm not exactly sure. We've had a lot of issues. A lot of articulation issues, loose hands. We've had paint issues. We've had giraffe necks. And now something I'm seeing in a lot of figures over the last couple of waves of reviews is very loose heads, where the heads come off way too easy. I want them to be able to come off easy, but not as easy as they are. And we're getting a little bit of giraffe neck action here. And I would say the Hitman's got a little of that giraffe neck. Not as bad as some, but a little bit right there. And I think that's part of why the head comes off as easy as it does. But it is what it is. So I want to mention that right off. Just discover that right out the bat. But we got 2 fists of Hitman Fury. I love Bret Hart's punches. Some of the greatest punches in wrestling history, of course. Put him right up there with Eric Embry, Jerry Lawler, Jeff Jarrett. There's something about the Memphis punching style. I think Jackie Fargo even had the same punches. Always love those, but I always love Bret Hart's punches. They looked like they were really devastating, but of course light as a feather, as we know as well. We do got the excellence of execution hands right here. He's going to give you one of these kind of things. We know what he's up to. We know by now Hitman's playbook, but we got all the hands. A lot of extra hands in this Legends 25 set. Now we do get the Winged Eagle once again. You know I'm here for this. The greatest title belt of all time. Beautiful, beautiful title. Something special. And you'll always remember what era of title belt you came from. And I came from the Winged Eagle era, so that is always going to be my favorite. So there you go. The more you know. The more you know. Now we're diving into Bret Hart. And does anybody get one's head sculpt get looked at more than Bret Hitman Hart's? I think it's a running joke in the internet. Everybody hates every Bret Hart head scan, no matter what. And we've had a few good ones as of late. Obviously some really bad ones. This is one of those ones that is not too bad, I don't think, at least with the glasses on. Of course, glasses do hide a lot, but we're going to pull the glasses out. And we do get Bret Hart. Now, this is very reminiscent of that last WrestleMania Elite, I think, in the head scan department, but I don't think it's terrible. If somebody hands me this head with the hair, I know who this is. I know this is Bret Hart. So, one of the better ones we've gotten over the last 4 or 5 years or so. Is it perfect? No, but I feel like they're getting better and better, and for whatever reason, Bret Hart is one of those guys that are very hard to dive into and get right in figure form, for whatever reason. A lot of people say they love the Hasbro one. I always thought the Hasbro looked like a pig man or something in the face. It was just a weird head that was so big and kind of long and weird. I love the figure, but I never loved the head sculpt on that. I felt Jax did a tremendous job in the Classic Superstars years. Even Jax Classic, or even Jax Bone Crunchers was not terrible, I didn't think. And the Mattel has been very hit and miss, as we do know. But I don't mind this one here. A good stoic face on Bret. And I think Bret with a stoic face does help it look more like Bret Hart. Maybe that's just me once again. Big pink singlet throughout here. He's really, truly pretty in pink. I just got Hitman on his butt. Unfortunately, paint issue on mine. The M is a little bit off right there. It's like they messed up a little bit. So maybe not, though, as the end is messed up as well. So maybe that's how it's supposed to be. I don't remember that, but I wasn't staring at Bret's butt during the match. I just wasn't doing that. I was like 8 years old. I wasn't. I was staring deep into his face. I think that's what I was doing. Who knows? 2 black elbow pads right there. Got the pink wrist tape there. 2 gripping hands right out of the package, as we did mention. 2 pink knee pads on him. You do got those Bret Hart hearts right there for his kids. And I love the white against the pink with the black outline looking very nice. Got the Bret Hart boots with the hearts on them, or I should say stars on them right there. And then you got the pink around there. Beautiful gray laces. Just a nice looking Bret Hart figure all in all. Pink is not my favorite color. I know it's not, but it really looks good on this Bret Hart. I like the all pink attack. Looking very good. And the pink and black attack rides again. Arms all the way around. Bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinless elbows playing the hits. Hands back and forth. Waist very, very tight. Ab, not terrible. Ab, pretty good. Pretty good tightness on that one. Leg, the Vietnam's back. We're just having Vietnam problems again. We got a little of that Hasbro bounce back. So too tight right there. Now I said it's been cleaned up a lot, but there's still some challenges, and we're seeing it with this Bret Hart. Other arm or other leg is a little bit better, and for whatever reason with that factory, the left leg seems to really have very little issues. It's the right one right at the hips, just way too tight for whatever reason. But we do have that problem with Bret right here. So make note of that. Thigh cut. Oh my gosh, then the knees. Way too tight on the knees. Pinless knees on this one, which I do prefer. But you can get through. You can power through them if you want to. Just got to work them, maybe even heat them up a little bit. But I always say, looks so much better than pin joints. I think the pins just look so ugly. Take my brain right out of everything. And you do see more loose joints with the pins. I'd rather have tight joints than loose joints because I display these. If you're a player, I get it. You're flopping around with a knee or something. I get not wanting that. But for me, I like them tight. I like it always tight. Tight as possible. You know me. Boot cut looking good. Ankles back, forth, side to side. Up and down, all the usual articulation here for Mattel. Now, does he fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. He fits on a stand. How about that? Ready to go. Old Bret Hitman Hart. I'm here for it. I like this one. A few problems with it. A little quality control issues once again, and that's a bit of a theme here, but I have said it has seemingly, at least in my review copies that I've been doing, gotten a lot of improvements going on, but still a couple step backs here and there. Got another one with Bret, unfortunately. Do got a recent from the vault, Yokozuna, if you want to pair these two up for the title belt. Talk about a mismatch right here. It's no fair. He should be in his own division. A super heavyweight division of 1 is what he should be. But 600 pounds, was he really 6? I don't think he was 600. He's probably close to 5, maybe 4 something. But, you know, it's always fun to embellish a little bit right there. But looking good here, old Bret Hart with the fight of his life, and we saw how it worked out for him, but he came back around. He came back around, as we do know. But there it is, Bret Hart Legend Series 25. What's your thoughts on this one? Is it a pickup for you? Is it a pass? Is it a no game? Is it a long game? Let me know in the comments down below. If you made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and my other YouTube channel. Chasing that 50,000 subscriber mark right around the corner here. If you haven't subscribed yet, get after it. What are you waiting for? Check out the Patreon for all kinds of stuff going on over there every single day. Plenty of content to keep you busy. Truly the best way to support the channel. Pro Wrestling Tees. You don't want to miss out on Pro Wrestling Tees. Always a good place to go over there. You can pick up a t-shirt, search Kyle Peterson. Check me out now on TikTok, all my sick dance moves. My book, The Complete Guide to the Jax Class Superstars series, available right now wherever books are sold. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, that's about it. Kindle as well. Sir Paul 64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for the excellence of execution, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.